YouTube. Hi, we're doing patch notes. August 9th patch notes of 2023. Yeah, if you see this in like 40 years, hello, hi, I'm still alive. I'm like 300 more years older, probably. Actually, no, I don't know how to do math. Anyway, patch notes. Greetings, adventurers. Here are the latest update details for Black Desert Online, August 9th, 2023, Wednesday. There are 218 updates and it's approximately 1.26 gigabytes. Massive. All right, these are all the table of contents. These are the events. If you're looking at patch notes, you just click this and it has all the events there. New additions and improvements. Class changes. Today's patch brings about adjustments to certain skills and skill add-ons that affect resource consumption of targets. Such effects were originally introduced as a special option to inconvenience your opponents momentarily. But since the effects were set to a fixed number rather than a fixed rate, classes with smaller resource pools were at a greater disadvantage, and higher resource reduction effects could end up disrupting the action-packed flow of battle. Thus, we decided to adjust the resource reduction effects of skills and skill add-ons of certain classes whose class identity was not built upon such effects. We will continue to keep close eye on effects in order to foster a more thrilling gameplay experience. Cool. Common. Change the target's MP, SP, WP reduction on hit skill add-on effects per tier as follows. Target MP, SP, WP, -5, -10, -15, 2, -1, -2, -10. Change the MP, WP, SP reduction on hits effect as follows. Ranger, Musa, and Mewa. Ooh. Flow, Rushing Wind for Ranger. Musa, Blooming, Phantom, Absolute Blooming, Prime Blooming. Mewa, Blooming, Phantom, Absolute Blooming, Prime Blooming, 1 to 3, Red Blooming, 1 to 3. Ooh. I don't mess around with Musa or Mewa. Warrior. Ooh, Warrior changes. For the Succession Warrior, we improved not only the existing Prime Solaire Flare takedown combo, but made Prime Evasion combo more smoothly into counter, thus allowing for greater debuff inducing combos. In addition, we improved the guard skill, which once had warriors block consecutively for quite some time in order to attack all DP increased effect, to now stack its buff at faster speeds, which we hope will encourage more warriors to remain sturdy bulwarks in the front lines. The what? Okay, main weapon, Succession, Prime Evasion, added the following commands, shift, blah, 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 improved the combo smoothly into the following skills, blah, blah, blah. Changed all DP increase effect on blocks as follows. Cool. Improved combo. Okay, so they're just smoothly. So it'll be smooth. Okay. Cool. Oh, can now be added as quick slot. Okay. Sork. For Awakening Sorceress, we made adjustments to skills that dealt significantly less damage in PvE versus the amount of time it took to cast said skills in hopes to encourage their use as opposed to the more popular Violation or Swirling damage. Karshan's Nightmare was also dealing damage differently based on the location of the target, so we made the skill now deals the same damage regardless of the attack area. We also improved the skill's cast time to make it easier to utilize in PvE combos, which we hope will empower Sorceress adventurers to dish out even greater amounts of damage. Yes, let's buff Sork. Totally. I'm so down. Yes. Sork buffs. Yay. Mewa. For Succession Mewa, we aim to further build upon her hit and run gameplay style, which was why in a previous patch we had added an extra guard gauge damage effect and increased the damage dealt by her skills, which with high accuracy such as Red Blooming to really make her play with a one-shot, one-kill vibe. What? However, we felt that certain skills damage figures were tweaked a bit too high, so we decided to take another look at the damage dealt by Red Blooming and Prime Charge Stub Arrow. While we made further tweaks to what we significantly high levels of damage, we made sure to keep Mewa's momentarily dangerous edge on the battlefield intact with our changes. Lovely. Kuno? Kuno got buffed? Oh, they just fixed a skill description. Oh, sorry, Kunos. Never mind. Never mind, Kunos. Striker Mystic fixed an issue where the invincibility buff for PvE was lasting 1 second shorter than intended. Okay. Striker got buffed? Jade? Let's see. We made improvements to Striker's somersault and triple flying kick skills by allowing the potential of combos that apply all evasion rate reduction along with the floating debuff. So now, especially for Succession, Strikers can open with the Prime Wolf's Hunger somersault plus flying kick combo, or apply a second debuff after other skills by comboing into somersault plus flying kick, triple flying kick. Lawn. Previously, Succession Lawn required some preparation with the stately Dignity, Pendulum Cleaver, Disembarment combo before engaging in PvE. Plus, we decided to make it so that simply using Stately Dignity alone will grant the attack speed buff, thus removing the buff from being applied to Pendulum Cleaver. Hence, Lawns will now only have to use Stately Dignity Disembarment to obtain both attack, movement, and speed buffs. We also buffed the damage of certain skills with long cast times to bolster her PvE capabilities. Oh, Lawn got buffed. Alright, Sage. We focused on improving Awakening Sage movements to operate freely around the battlefield. Impaling Flash's previous iteration became rather difficult to use the more opponents stood on the battlefield, so we changed it to more of a gap-closing charge skill. We also lowered the cooldown for the skill Divine Executioner, thus allowing Awakening Sages to quickly enter and retreat from the battle more frequently than before. Really? Wuso! Oh! Today's patch brings about a huge change to Wuso's Awakening. First off, her signature Awakening skill, Life Lure, gains the forward guard buff, along with increased max summonable range. Being that this skill bears such powerful potential, we adjusted the skill's Sorry Flower's explosive damage downward. Regardless, we felt the added forward guard buff would provide some safety to Wuso in sticky situations, and look forward to seeing more Wusos in the large-scale battles such as Node and Conquest Wars thanks to her added range. In addition, we made some improvements to a few combos to flow better. What? Okay, Megu. The Awakening Megu previously engaged in battle by quickly approaching the Foxflare ambush and Hazy Path, twirling Rhapsody, then striking unsuspecting foes. Oh my god, I can't talk. However, Learning Core Twirling Rhapsody did not apply the floating debuff consistently, thereby making the skill somewhat underutilized. Therefore, we added the floating debuff to now be applied during attack 1 of Core Twirling Rhapsody. We also added the air attack debuff to the skill so Megu can now float enemies and deal even greater damage than before. I mean, just revert the debuffs. Make her goddess again. Just revert everything back to when she came out. Easy. Just make her the goddess of everything again, you know? Okay, contents. Ocean content. Ocean contents and winds were important elements for adventurers who enjoy life at sea, especially since the currents acted as routes along the ocean. These were elements that had to be originally addressed depending on the situation during sailing. While the winds could be overcome by folding the sails of large ships, it was not easy to respond to the currents. Unfortunately, we cannot provide positive experiences for adventurers taking their first steps into the ocean and captains who want to move along certain route. Now that the currents have been removed, adventurers setting sail for the first time can easily reach their destinations along their desired route. Ocean currents that flowed in certain directions of the coastal and oceanic areas have weakened, removed the ocean current system that has decreased speed depending on the direction of the ships. Remove the ocean current from the ship's helm UI. Huh. Interesting. Monster. With today's patch, we expanded the accessibility of Marjories Realm to additional monster zones. 13 zones are now included in this update. We know that many of our adventurers frequent these zones and were disappointed that Marjories Realm was not previously available. We hope this addition, though small, brings meaningful enhancement to your gameplay experience. Added Marjories Realms, which are Bashams, Desert Naga, Titum Valley, Thotis, Gahas, Crescent Shrine, Kadri, Trader's Graveyard, Prodi Cave, Centaurs, Kratuga, Ash Forest, and Crypt of Resting Thoughts. Ooh. Added information of the above zones to escape menu, Adventurer F5, Marjories Realm. Click the navigation button on the right side of the UI to be guided to a location where Marjories Realm is available. There you go, guys. Did I just hear chicken? Yeah, BDO's in the background. Somebody's chicken is out. Added information above the monster zones to escape menu. To the Monster Zone info, select the Marjories Realm tab in the Monster Zone to view details and directions. Sweetness. Ooh, Dekia's lantern. Oh, this is for Turo. Okay. Wah. The party 2's recommended. They got the lantern now. Let's go. Use Dekia's lantern at certain locations in the Monster Zone of Tun region to awaken Turo monsters in the chaotic state. Where to use? Near the Chaos-infused Turo Charm and Chaos-infused Turo Shaman Tower. Each monster zone will in the Tun has 3 Turo Charms and 3 Turo Shaman Tower. Total of 6 locations. That was a tongue twister, dude. Okay, so here's Turo Charm and here is Turo Shaman Tower. You go here to pop the lanterns. Turo's belt can be attained up to duo enhancement level at this monster zone. Stay in one place, fight against the Turos coming at you instead of moving around. The recommended AP is 310, recommended DP is 400. When Dekia's lantern's lit, Ula Ula and Turos will appear after a certain amount of time. Defeat a certain number of Turos and Ula Ula will reappear from the corpses of Turo. Okay. Turo's already lost their minds and now Lantern sends them into a deeper frenzy. Poor cows. It's okay, you just gotta milk them better. Still need to do normal Tun, but cool. So this is what it looks like at Thornwood Forest. Oh shit, let's go. Use Dekia's lantern at certain locations in the monster zone of Thornwood Forest region to awaken Ahib in the chaotic state. Where to use? Near the void-infused Eye of Despair. Eye of Despair are found in 4 locations scattered throughout Thornwood Forest. Here are the locations, these 4 spots. Ominous rings can be tamed up to duo enhancement level at this monster zone. Using Dekia's lantern in Thornwood Forest attracts void-tainted Ahib to come out and attack. Dark Knight will appear after defeating a certain number of Ahib. They continue to swarm even after the Dark Knight appears. Modified the placement of monsters in some areas according to the above changes. The newly placed monsters have the same stats as existing monsters in monster zones. What? Guys, go to Thornwood. Farm it. Go to Thornwood. Start farming. You got this. Change the monsters spawning at the Dekia's Lantern's Ash Forest monster zones as follows. Change not summoned Garias. Decreased DP about 4%. Change to revive as the single entity when defeated, not to split. Reduce the frequency of smash attack. Decrease DP about 4%. Okay. Shorten the summoning cycle of void-touched rift seeds for Garias about 1.5 times. Changed so that void-touched rift seed will no longer summon Garias when there are many of them. Changed so that void-touched rift seed that is not engaged in combat for a while will vanish. Reduced respawning time to 2 hours to 2 minutes. Wait, what? Okay. Changed Queen I'm going to call her Mercedes. Instead of Versailles, I'm calling her Mercedes. Changed Queen Mercedes in Murroc's Labyrinth to die 20 minutes after entering combat. Crimson Dragon Garmoth's AP adjustment system. Fixed the issue where the AP of the world boss Garmoth was unusual. Garmoth will spawn properly after August 9th maintenance. As previously announced, the double loot from Vel and Garmoth event is live. The weekly Gotta Frame It Garmoth quests were reset and available from August 10th, Thursday. Improve the world boss Crimson Garmoth's health HP to vary depending on the density of adventurers near her spawn location. Improve the message displayed when Baby Vel loses interest and leaves after 30 minutes of combat. Changed Baby Vel's HP to now reflect the number of adventurers nearby its spawn location. Baby Vel's HP is not shared for all servers. When was the update? Last night. The update was last night. Why though? Why what though? What was your why though too? Oh, me calling her Mercedes? I don't know, because it's pretty. Extended Safeguard Crystals event. Extended the event that prevents your crystals from being shattered if you fall in the battle against a monster. Your crystals will be destroyed when defeated by a monster if your character's karma is lower than 0. So this event is from August 9th today to August 16th. Change the Donghae office arena to Olin's Valley in the arena of Solaire. Ooh, mount. Change the cost of transporting a mount from one stable to another from 1 million silver to 100,000. Quest and knowledge. In Black Desert, quests are intricately woven into the content. When initially developed, the difficulty and balance were collaborated to suit the adventures playing at the time. This involved careful consideration of values derived from daily quest rewards, production time, and other factors. As the game service continues, we have been working progressively to recalibrate the balance to align with current standards. A recent example of ongoing work was the removal of Valencia Part 2 quest from the main quest lines. That was last patch note. Our commitment to enhancing the player experience continues, and we strive to update and refine older content or any content with balance settings that may now be considered excessive. Woo! Chilean Gear Quest. Improved Chilean Gear Quest as follows, available for seasoned graduated characters as well. Can be attained by talking to Fugar without crafting Pen Naru gear. Characters level 50 or higher have completed the Calpheon main quests. Now, characters level 50 or higher who have completed the Calpheon main quest are a character level 56 or higher, not available for seasoned characters. Quest requirement. Just talk to him. Cool. Skip Ataraxian Threads puzzles. Change the threads that held the secrets of Ataraxian. Why all these names, dude? V, S, and Y. Now the threads can be unraveled with the incomplete authorization without tangling it, because they have been losing the ability to hide the data. 1010. Can be skipped or untangled with the Ataraxian quest in progress. However, knowledge related to the thread must be obtained by unraveling it. When interacting with the Stellgia of each thread, you can skip by clicking skip. You can skip by clicking skip. Okay. Threads that can be skipped. All of these. Maybe they have to put that there because some BDO people need that. Yeah. Book of Megan. We're going to call it Megan. Yeah. Book of Megan. Fruit of Enchantment. Change the requirement of Adventure Log. Book of Megan. Volume 1, Chapter 2. Offer Fruit of Enchantment times 10. A single type of fruit times 10 to the Altar of Agris. Before, you needed Fruit of Enchantment times 10. Now, you just offer a single type of fruit times 10. Cool. You can't just change all the names you don't like. Sure I can. Improve the following main quest from Land of the Morning Light. Improve navigation of the Gumiho Suspects Daily Quest. Improve the quest requirement complete phrases for better readability. Reduce the numbers of animals to be hunted during the main quest. Oh, okay. Animals to be hunted from 10 to 3. Animals to be hunted from 10 to 5. Cool. Improved Balanos Black Desert and Blackstones and the Balanos main quest for better readability. Node Conquest War. Oh, those of you that do Node and Conquest War. Okay, today's update increased the rewards for Node War and Conquest War. The tax rate will also be adjusted so that guilds can obtain more funds when they win Node War and Conquest War. Starting with the reward increase for Node War and Conquest War, we will quickly work to improve PvP-related content by reviewing and reflecting the feedback as much as possible. Increase tax rate for Node and Conquest War. Increase the total tax amount of Node Conquest War by 25%. Tax acquisition rate by node tier remains the same as before. Ooh. Alright, individual Node Conquest War reward increase. Increase the individual rewards from Node Conquest War. Separate rewards from tier 2 to tier 4. Higher tiers will now give you more rewards. No, yeah, I would hope they would give me more rewards the higher it is. Here is the Conquest War rewards. Cool, and here is the Node War Node war rewards. That is hard. Try saying that fast. Like 10 times fast. Say that. Lots of stuff. Cool. Node war participation return condition change. Change the node war condition or participation reward condition as follows. Enemy fort destroyed or a total defeat death count is over 50. Now it is enemy fort destroyed for a total defeat death count is over 100. It's over 100 now? Bro. Node Conquest War 4 and Annex durability adjustments. Change the max durability tier 1 to tier 4 Conquest War 4 and Annex as follows. No changes. Increased. Okay, none. So only tier 2. Okay. Hoacha Flame Towers. Okay. Nothing for big Hoachas and Flame Towers. Recovery Centers. Okay. Only tier 1 supply depots. Abominable flags, tier 1 to 3. And nothing for barricades. Interesting. Added a Hotkey Help button on the left of the mini-map. Wait, what? This button will only be shown to new adventurers and opens the Hotkey Help, which can be found in the escape menu, game info. Oh, okay. So this is for new peeps. If you need help with hotkeys, here you go. That's pretty cool. For the new peeps that have issues or struggle with this. Nice job. Cool. Remove the 1 second cooldown for opening and closing the world map. Fix the issue where opening and closing the world map cause skills to have abnormal travel distances. Oh, they fixed that bug. Ooh, they fixed the little bug that people were doing. That let their iframes linger a bit longer and like farther. Ooh, okay. Fix the login reward screen to not automatically pop up when logging into a character for the first time. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That always annoyed me. Login rewards can be viewed by pressing the icon on the left of the minimap and will not be shown until midnight next day after checking it once. Okay. Login rewards will be obtained automatically in safe zones or when the window is opened, same as before. Improve so you can now sort your inventory by category in gamepad UI mode. Improve that so that Baby Veil alert and the Sea Palace event notification message won't interfere with gameplay. System, we've added features so that you cannot press and hold the same key and summon a powerful We added features so that you cannot press and hold the same key and to summon a powerful spook if you defeat monsters on the same spot for a prolonged period of time. You cannot press and hold the same key. So I can't hold like F? What? Okay, this is to prevent adventurers from being misunderstood or making mistakes and to preemptively prevent playing while AFK. If the same key is held down for 1 minute, the input key will no longer be applied. Added a spook that can one-shot the Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so like if you're on a class that can like kill something pretty easily, like let's say you're in a safe zone, but a monster can go into the safe zone and you can hold a button. You can press like, I don't know, put a weight on a button and you just like repeatedly kill the monster that's aggroed onto you, but you're in a safe zone so you can't be murdered by other players. So then if that catches you, you get like murdered by like a NPC boss. That's funny. Okay, if you're unable to find your Pearl Abyss account, you can now find the account you had before the account integration. Enhance the security-related account retrieval, added a game access log to login history, changed the hover effect on the important news displayed at the top of announcement page. Translation. Changed and unified the following terms in English. Crystal of Forest, Forest Crystal, Turo Shaman Power, Turo Totem. Okay. And that's it for patch. Thank you for watching, YouTube. Thank you, thank you. If you're not subbed, please sub. If you like the patch notes, please like. And if you have any comments or questions, comment down below. We do this every Wednesday, or whenever patch releases. Bye, YouTube. Mwah.